Welcome back, folks.
Hey guys, welcome to EIS Alaska. So we got some projects going on at the house today. Still lots to do at the boat, but kind of got a more pressing issue with our car. And we've been smelling gas around it, so we knew something was going on. So we kind of did some investigative digging. It sounded like one of the culprits could be the O-ring on the flange that seals the fuel pump in. So we went and opened that up. It's pretty actually really easy to get to. You come in behind this back seat right here, you flip up the seat. It's got a little access panel there. You open up that, and that's the flange for the fuel pump. You can open that up and just pull the fuel pump out right there. So that's actually a really nice thing that they did on here in order to change that out, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. After we opened it up and pulled out the fuel pump and shined a light in there, we could actually see daylight coming through the top of the tank on the outside of that. Definitely not good. Now that we have a spare moment, we're gonna dig into this.
Yeah, it's also really annoying smelling gas all the time.
Yeah, we gotta get it fixed up. So I'm hoping it's not terribly complicated. It's just got two straps that hold the tank in place. One is actually gone, completely rotted off at some point. I think Matt remembers hearing a weird noise for about a day, and then it went away.
Yeah, so the strap broke on the bolt side. I think just the strap itself, not the bolt. But it was rubbing against the exhaust as we were driving, and heard it scraping around down there.
Some point it went away.
Yeah, I think I climbed down there and just removed it.
Oh, did you? Okay.
From the pin side.
I gotcha. So we only have one strap to deal with. Unfortunately, of course, the bolts are completely rotted out and hard to access anyways. And so that means we're gonna have to just cut it with the grinder probably. So we're almost completely out of gas right now. So this is the time to do it. We're gonna get in here, start by taking this tire off, I guess, so we get a little bit better access. And I think we also have to drop the gall-dang driveline, but that shouldn't be too bad. I'm hoping that that's the hard part right there. So let's get started, I guess. So like most cars, there isn't a lot of clearance underneath here. So we're gonna try and help ourselves out a little bit by taking this off. You ever wonder how the lug nuts stay on those cars in Indy? They actually hot glue the lug nuts to the rim. I never knew that until recently.
I had no idea.
I didn't either.
That's cool.
Let's get this out of the way. So I think my plan is just to jack this up some and then stick a big block of wood underneath here. Our jack stands are still in service underneath the truck, which hasn't gone anywhere because we've been busy fishing, but we're gonna get on that project soon. Yeah, so I think I can just jack this up and then I'll stick a big block of wood here. That's gonna help me get back underneath here a little bit better and have a little more clearance anyways. And then the next thing is gonna be to get the gas out of the tank and maybe just fill it with water. So we're gonna need to do a little cutting down here, and it's gonna make some sparks, and I really don't wanna be like the flaming guy today. Is this better like this and maybe a few more pieces, huh? Than the other way, maybe not quite so tippy.
Yeah.
So I think like that will work pretty good. Let me go find a few blocks to shim that up a bit more with.
Another all-purpose block from our boom project. Perfect fit.
It's kind of not like the most ideal, but I think under this hub is probably the best place to put that. That should kind of work there, I think.
Yeah. We'll be able to see down here, but...
Whoa. Yeah, so this is the fun part already. So I think I need to drop this drive line. So I put a mark right here so I can line it up again. I don't know how critical it is, but in case it's balanced or something stupid like that. Just 4 bolts on this yoke, and then there's a spline shaft up forward. Well, I think it actually just falls out of the way. So we've had this off, right?
We have.
I think we had this off.
Yep.
So I know I can get on 3 of these at least. With the old Impacto. And then the other one's gonna be up on the top, and it'll likely take an hour to get loose, such as it is. I can't get in that one, Matt.
Like that.
So we got new brackets, we got a new gas tank. It's horribly expensive, as you can expect. The tank wasn't terribly expensive. Of course, it's the shipping for everything here.
Easy peasy.
Alrighty. Oh, boy, I hope that's enough. I think maybe the exhaust has to come off too. Oh, bother.
We'll see. There's a fairly decent gap there.
Yeah. So there's a guard on here, so that's takes up some of the room. So hopefully when that's out of the way, then we can drop this end here. Yeah, this later. Okay, so that looks pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Now what? We got to get the gas out of this, huh?
Yeah, I think so. All right, up here inside. Again.
Slid that boot up out of the way. I think we kind of taped that up a little bit or something at some point. So this is actually a pretty nice setup right here. It really did keep like the smell of gasoline out of the vehicle, which is very good. I was hoping that I could spin that out of the way, but maybe not. Get that out of there a little bit. Not really. I guess I just unclip it, right?
Yep.
Let's see. So a couple of clips here for some electronics. I guess this other one will too. Let's go down or up.
Well, that one wasn't even barely clipping at all.
Yeah, that one's like...
I don't know what its steel is.
I think the clip might be goofy. Okay, so that's loose. That doesn't really get it out of my way, but it's a bit better. Green to the rear.
Green to small, blue to large.
Seems pretty self-explanatory, huh?
Yep.
How did these work? Just
depress
that?
Yeah, I think it was just...
And this one pops out, I think, right?
Apologies for the flashing effect I can see on the camera. Oh, there's 2 of them, huh?
Yeah, it's supposed to slide. There we go. It's supposed to slide just like that. liquid. The liquid. Okay, so now this ring, we shall tap this over without trying to create a spark.
Remember the way in which you extract it, so you can simply reverse it.
What am I hanging up on?
I think it's just the cork thing.
Oh.
Not a cork, but a float.
Yeah, I gotcha. Ah, gosh, there's so much gas in that thing. Okay.
Let's get this out of here.
There's a lot of gas in there still.
Well, as you guys can see, the edge of the ring, the capturing clips there, is not too healthy looking.
Well, the real issue is over further though.
Yeah.
Like there's pinholes, so like if you put this light down in here, I don't know if you can see it.
I think there's one right there, maybe.
And you know, so that junk just fell in there, but this tank is surprisingly clean, considering there's holes in it. All right, well, Matt got a little homemade Venturi made up here, so air hose.
Apply air pressure that way, and that in turn makes the vacuum on this end. So the basic thing here.
Using some approved fuel line here.
Yeah. We're abiding by the rules around here today.
Rules of sorts, so hopefully this will work without blasting gasoline everywhere.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna stick this down in here. Looks like a couple of inches of fluid in there, so. All right, Johnny.
Ready?
Rip it. Just go slow, maybe. Hopefully it just gets the siphon going, huh?
That's the hope, yeah.
Could just suck on it like the old days. That's pretty gross, though.
Dripping.
Here.
Sit there.
Is that working?
Yep.
Yeah, look at that, guys. You need this opened?
Yeah, go ahead. Is your end in the fluid?
Mm-hmm.
Your end is in the fluid.
Yeah, it was. Yep. Yeah, surprisingly clean, this tank. I will say that. So gasoline is, what's our gas price right now? Like $4.60?
Like, yeah, $4.65, I think.
$4.65 a gallon. So waste not, want not. Down to the bottom here. I don't know if you can see it, but go ahead, Matt. Just slurping the last out of here. All right, that got it pretty darn good. Nicely done that. Okay.
Remember that trick?
Yeah. Oh, very good. I would call that a success.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good in there. I mean, it's surprisingly clean in that gas can or gas tank. All right, it doesn't work. Of course, this thing is going to try and jump out of my hand. I know that. So.
Yeah. You be careful.
Does it seem good?
I don't smell really any, just maybe a tiny residual, but not really fumey. What was that?
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
What?
That clunk.
That clunk?
Yeah.
That was the strap.
Oh.
Parting.
I didn't see it flop down.
Oh, it didn't really flop down. So, yeah, we're still alive. That's good. Oh.
Holy smokes.
Okay. Oh, that looks like it might actually drop out of here.
Yeah, it's not really being hung up too badly over here.
Yeah, so I just got the hose here to disconnect. It's filthy. Wow.
Can see daylight. So we used our same Venturi setup as earlier. I've got it there.
I just hosed like everything off with some soapy water, the tank, and around it. That seemed to work pretty good. I don't know if it'll be much here, but. Actually, I thought it was a lot crusty. So just a single hose clamp on this tank right here. Maybe you can hold that like right there. That's good. Maybe it's got a lip on that. I don't know. It's not very accessible. I had that brake cable disconnected. I'm not sure how it got itself back in that clamp. Very tricky it is.
There wasn't a whole lot of thickness left of that strap either.
Yeah, because like when I was in the middle of that, I noticed there wasn't any sparks coming out of it.
Yeah. Not very much shiny metal there left at all, actually.
Yeah, I think it's got to come off so this can like slide down forward, huh? Because see, it's hitting like that transfer. case in the back. So I think the exhaust has to come off and then it can like drop down.
It needs to come downish. Out-ish.
Let me get that. It's hung up on this deal. Amazing.
Did it work?
Huh?
Did it work?
Well, I got that one off. Okay, so we just got this hanger for the exhaust in the way, and one bolt out, surprisingly. And this other one's actually turning too, so. Okay, so got that. Give this a little wiggle out of the way. Oh my gosh. We might be in business here. Just might be in business. Let's see if I can maybe rotate that around a little bit. Pull it out of the way. Okay. So I should be able to pull that out of the way. Now. Look at that. Almost there. Just barely caught on the. Still gotta go forward a bit more.
Forward a bit more.
Yep. Hey, hold on a sec here.
Might just need this tiny bit of clearance that the cover is taking away. The guard, I mean. So if we can lift this
It's
up
still hitting the back, but I wonder if I can put this driveline up over this. No. Stop. There it is.
I was gonna say, let me.
Of course, I suppose we missed it. Did we miss the shot?
No, I think it's filming.
Alrighty, cool. So, our components are hung up in that hole, I think, but.
All right.
Got it.
Well, you can see what the problem was now.
What's the problem?
An excess of rust. Oh, hello, little red-breasted. What are you doing here? Come on, but you gotta be in the camera.
Did he fly over?
He did.
Oh, he wasn't picky for once?
Nope. Flew over and grabbed his seed.
Yeah, so that's what we got going on right there. Some more right there. Sure if we clean that off a bit. All right, so we got to get that little deal off there, I guess. And what else do we need off here?
Crazy squirrel. He probably sees himself on that screen. and is probably concerned.
Into
Probably concerned his territory is being invaded.
Just a little bit more, I think. A little bit more. Pull your end. Yeah, push your end straight a little bit. Probably have to jack it up more, yeah? Unless we can get it tipped right here. Because we're hitting the, yeah, we're hitting the drive line. That's a lot more room, isn't it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gotta make it too easy. Okay.
The mount bracket is way over.
You got it, huh?
Yeah.
Should that have gone in first? Okay. You got it?
Yep.
You got it there. I think I can get the bolt from right here.
All right.
All right, guys, just putting this back in. So there's a couple of O-rings here, like a yellow one, and a plastic one, and then a black one. Of course, all this stuff fell on the tank, so we don't really know how it went on, but there was traces of rust on this yellow one, so I'm going to say that it was up against that plastic bushing that we took off the other one, and then likely that plastic spacer was in between them. And just looking in the barrel of the fitting, it kind of looks like I can see where the other O-ring was riding on the inside. So I think that that's probably correct. This is just a little clip fitting, so hopefully it goes on without too much trouble here.
Okay, after a long fight, we finally got this stupid clip thing on. If any of you ever replace these tanks, be aware there's like a little notch on the sleeve that goes onto the tank itself that corresponds with a tooth on this side, and it just clips on hard. So you just gotta press hard and not spend 40 minutes trying to compress the O-rings or force the clip on or whatever.
So that should just like rotate now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a real struggle.
It was indeed. All right.
Already got that. Okay. Nice. Nice. Look at that. Whoa. It keeps feeling like it's grabbing funny. I think it's just in the back problem. It kind of looks like it could come this way a little bit.
Your way?
No?
Or this way?
Yeah, that way.
Yep. Good job. Alright, let's reassemble this baby.
Gosh.
Might want to put our exhaust pipe back on and be
No. It's just like
making sparks and being one of those ricers. Yeah.
Ricers.
Yep. All right, just reassembling. Let's put the drive shaft back on. Yeah, well, it's back up in there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this was a challenging project. It's weird how little things can just hang you up, like 25 minutes of fiddling around with that dumb vent fitting thing, not like understanding why it's not clipping in there, and thought for a second maybe the pipe was a bit longer than the original, but nope, it was right on. Finally, it's just like, it's just got to go in further, and Matt pushes hard and
Pop.
pop. Frustrating, because you don't want to break it, especially because we don't have a dealership here.
Lots of little things like that.
Everybody that's ever done projects knows how that goes. To pull it like you had it, again, like twist it just like that.
Did it move?
Maybe. Chip my paint. Whoa, it's windy out. In we go here.
All right.
Yeah, which way did this?
What was it?
Something like that, I guess, huh?
I guess it was that way.
Oh no, it doesn't fit. I guess it does. This looks like another struggle.
Got it. Yeah, to compress that.
Hard.
Compress the
O-ring. I think I just got to get a hammer.
Oh, almost.
How's it going?
I saw it spring back, and then your next one went further in.
Let me find some. I'm guessing I got some fancy tool for this, probably, but
Oh yeah.
this is gonna be like way too wide, right? Or can I just hook it right there?
Yeah, just put on the edge one. There you go. There you go.
Got it.
We're in.
I scratch the paint.
Nope.
Don't want this rusting out on us.
Right.
Okay, well.
Make all the connections and then fill her up. There you go. You got it.
Oh, it was a little clip sound. Huh, one thing went easy. Imagine that.
Right?
Oh, why do these feel tight for any particular reason? Okay. That should be that.
Hopefully it all works.
I think we can just put the tire on now, huh?
Yeah.
It's all ready to come crashing down right there. So. All right, so I think we're good to go, Matt.
All right. Lower this baby down.
We're not going to drive it off the jack.
Should.
Hopefully that gets rid of the gaseous smell.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure that those pinholes had a little bit to do with it all.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Well, now we got to fix the exhaust flange coming off the header. Oddly enough, all the nuts have pretty much rotted off of it, but the bolts still look like they're in pretty good shape. So it kind of has that nice, like, street racer sound when you fire up.
You guys are probably saying, do you guys ever maintain your vehicles?
Answer to that is no, we don't. Most of our, well, I should say like 99.9% of our effort goes into our boat. I'm pretty excited about this.
Yeah, me too. All right, cool. Fire up. Moment of truth. Oh yeah. It sounds worse now. It must have spread that flange a little bit up there.
It's way worse now.
Yeah. We're gonna have to get a bolt for that. Gosh.
Well, got the tags renewed, got the fuel tank fixed, so now if we get pulled over, they won't be like, oh my god, those things are like gonna explode any minute. We're gonna be towed away.
Your road risk.
Yeah. Alright, let's go fishing. Let's go driving. All right, well, so other than a few little downfalls, this has been an extremely good, reliable rig. And I tell you what, the traction control on this is amazing. It comes right up our hill on glare ice with just regular all-season tires with no problem. Absolute goat. It's been a pretty good rig. So I think that's kind of like the third major thing that we've done to it. We replaced the wheel bearings on the front end because they were starting to make some noise one day. I think it was just the driver's side that was going out. Maybe it was the passenger side. But we did replace them both at the time. And then we had to replace the steering rack, the rack and pinion gear, a month ago. I guess we did that. That wasn't too terrible, surprisingly.
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
Take a tire off and a couple of bolts and
just some finagling.
Yeah, it slid right out the driver's side, I guess. Wheel well. So that was good to get done and not a big hardship. And then, of course, this fuel tank. So that's been like three major things.
Yeah.
That we've had to do to this in the time that we've had it. So that's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's been a good rig. It's hauled a lot of fishing gear.
Yeah.
Oh, are we going for like a ride or something? I gotta get my glasses.
Right.
And that other bolt.
Another bolt. All right, we got some tag-alongs.
Hey guys.
Hey folks. Crew.
She is substantially louder.
Good or bad?
It wasn't that loud before.
No.
I'm guessing maybe that'll like find its happy place again, but
yeah, we'll grab some.
I guess we gotta get some bolts or some nuts for that.
Yeah, how funny. No, we are ricer mode.
Totally.
Ricer.
We'll see if it still has that little hiccup once in a while. I haven't felt it yet.
It was kind of doing that on straightaways, wasn't it?
It usually is in a kind of a certain RPM there. I'm not sure how all that EGR business works, and that vent, I know it's pressurized for the tank. That's why it was always so gassy smelling.
Because it pushes out the air.
So when you first stop, but yeah, I'm not feeling it. So maybe I hope that's a good thing.
Yeah, that would be nice because that stumbling actually was kind of annoying.
They'll probably still do it. We'll see.
We'll see.
Wow, just like smooth sailing.
I don't know if you need it.
I have the boat cart.
Well, we do need to get gas, but we got 18 miles. So I'm thankful too that their fuel gauge is actually very accurate on this, because there's been a few times when we ran it down to virtually nothing.
Yeah, might as well run downtown.
Should we get gas now or later?
That's enough. That's enough to get us back to this spot.
Okay. Should go put the whole cover on the fish hole too.
Yeah.
I don't like that it's been open.
Wheels again. Nice. Good job, guys.
Yeah. Good work.
I'm used to smelling my greasy fingers.
Yep. All right, guys. Well,
There it is.
just a couple of
Backyard
bolts.
mechanics.
Just a couple of bolts to swap out. I guess no real sense in recording that. It's just a couple of bolts. So thanks for coming along with us, joining us for our mucking around under the car.
It was an interesting job. I can't say that I want to do it again.
It's the how-to for other people.
No,
How not to do.
the how-to was to take it to your local mechanic and let them figure it out.
So yeah, if you like the video, please leave a thumbs up, comment down below, let us know what you think, and
Thanks for
subscribe.
Thanks for joining us as usual.
You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram at EIS Alaska. Yeah.
See you guys again soon.
If you want some fish, eisalaska.com.
Oh yeah.
Buy it straight from us.
Right. So we'll see you guys again soon.